Hi, welcome back to Hospo Health. I'm Andrew. Following on from last session, I want to now talk about some tips and tricks you can put into your week to really establish a really consistent exercise program. Often people ask me what are the best types of exercises to do, what's the best way of going about it. The reality is, and I think the important thing for you to take away from the start is, the best exercise is the one you're most likely to do. So if you enjoy walking or cycling or rowing or anything like that, you should make that a real part of the real main part of your exercise routine. However, when we get asked also how much exercise to do, how often, how regularly. There are gold standards and things, but in the start, we just want to come up with a program that we know you can succeed with. Something that you know that if you can, roll that out each week, it's going to be something that's going to provide you benefit, but it's also something that's not impossible to achieve. If we can think about, as a start, finding some way of challenging your cardiovascular system, a few times a week is a really great place to start. Eventually, if all goes well and you can build yourself up gradually over time, we'd love to get you even up to 150 minutes of that type of exercise, where you're really challenging your body, you're really challenging the heart and lungs a little bit to really get that kind of a little bit of huff and puff that provides such tremendous benefit to your whole body, to your heart and lungs, but also to every other cell in your body as well. When we're applying this to the hospitality industry, where you're often spending so much time on your feet, I often recommend for people in this industry to actually think of other activities that maybe don't involve walking or running necessarily, unless you absolutely love it. I think things like swimming and cycling can actually be better options, where you can actually be getting active recovery for your body at the same time. So nothing better than going for a nice swim or a nice bike ride where you're not having to put your feet through the ground all the time, but still get that same benefit for your heart and lungs and for your overall health. What we're also trying to do is try and maintain our muscle mass, and that's something that's really a big challenge for all of us. As we get older, our muscles will start to lose mass, and then a lot of people in their 20s and 30s aren't even thinking about this as a thing. But if you can take this part of your life, if you're young, to really start to build up your strength and your muscle mass at this age, you will set yourself up for the rest of your life. So we really also try and come up with a program to help build up your strength as well. I think this is something that some people need a bit of help with to start with, so maybe seeking out some guidance on that is a really good idea to get a good program underway. But once you get into that, I'm sure you will love it. As I said before, once you get a routine established, this really creates some really nice structure for your week and gives you something really to look forward to. I think you'll find that once you start this and build on, it actually will not actually take more energy away like you might think, but it actually gives you more energy both at the time of your exercising, but also when you're working as well. I hope this gets you started in establishing your exercise routine, and I look forward to seeing you next week.